C'est moi qui l'ai allumé.
Oui, mais il demande de couper.
Start by giving you the floor. Together with the European Green Deal. We did it together, but there is simply no security and defence issue where less cooperation is the answer. So we need to invest in our joint partnership and draw on each side's unique strength. And this is why we are working with Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg on a new EU-NATO joint declaration to be presented before the end of the year. But this is only one part of the equation. Europe can and clearly should be able and willing to do more on its own. Honourable members, the work on the European health. In the last weeks, there have been many discussions on expeditionary forces, on what type and how many we need, battle groups and EU entry forces. This is no doubt part of the debate, and I think it will be part of the solution. But the more fundamental issue is why this has not worked in the past. You can have the most advanced forces in the world, but if you're never prepared to use them, of what use are they? What has held us back until now is not just a shortfall of capacity, it is the lack of political will. This is the message in the letter of intent I sent this morning to President Sassoli and Prime Minister Janša. In a more contested world, protecting our interests is not only about defending ourselves. It is also about forging strong and reliable partnerships. This is not a luxury. It is essential for our future stability, security and prosperity. And this work starts by deepening our partnership with our closest allies. With the United States, we will develop our new agenda for global change, from the new Tech and Technology Council to health security and sustainability. The European Union and the United States will always be stronger together. Since then, we have together turned. If everything is connected, everything can be hacked. And given that resources are scarce, we have to bundle our forces. And we should not just be satisfied to address the cyber threat, but also strive to become a leader in cybersecurity. It should be here in Europe where cyber defense tools are developed. And this is why we need a European cyber defense policy, including legislation on common standards under a new European Cyber Resilience Act. At that time, Europe declared victory too soon, and we paid the price for that. We stand by the Afghan people. We stand by the Afghan people, the women and children, prosecutors, journalists and human rights defenders. I think in particular of women judges who are now in hiding from the men they jailed. They have been put at risk for their contribution to justice and the rule of law. We must support them, and we will coordinate all efforts with member states to bring them to safety. And we must continue supporting all Afghans in the country and in neighbouring countries. We must do everything to avert the real risk that is out there of a major famine and a humanitarian disaster. And we will do our part. De conditions de travail justes